it's time. We're going to have a quick word from Samson. This kid brought some truth in 46 equals 13. We know what that meant, what he was referring to there. I want to hear more because it's worth hearing more. If you guys are new here, welcome. I do things differently. We are raw, honest, and unedited at all times, but I want you to think of this as me inviting you over. As a friend, sit down in my living room. We'll watch this together, and I'll give you a raw, honest, and unedited reaction. The setup's different. I do things differently around these parts because that's how I roll. I hope you appreciate it by liking, subscribing, and sharing. It grows the channel, gets him more exposure. Ways to go above and beyond, ways to follow me outside of YouTube, all of that stuff in the information, in the description box below, in the information box. I guess it's the same thing. Let's hear what he's got to say.
Every night before I go to sleep, I speak to the man that rules above. He helps get me through these trying times. He guides my way and gets me through the mud. As a mortal man, I put my life in your hands, cause I know you'll do everything to steer me straight. And because of that, a lot of people tell me that I'm wrong and they act like they're right, but it's clear they ain't. They smear your name, but I fear your reign. Some folks don't know how much you sacrifice, and when judgment day comes, they're gonna be sorry, cause they're all gonna have to pay a massive price. But I won't, cause I live for you. No matter how many of my peers doubt me, every breath I take and every step I make is in your name, that'll never change. Dear Fauci, Easter is coming up. Do you think that I can spend it with my loved ones? Maybe open up the window,
I
let the
see what
wind
he's
blow,
doing.
maybe circulate the air, mix it up some. No, I was kidding too. It's just a little joke, I would never disapprove. I already put the chair 6 feet apart and cut a little hole in my mask big enough to get my spoon through.
I see what he's doing here. You guys see what he's doing here? Alright, he just set the tone where God is the authority. And he is the one that we answer to. He is the one that we live for. He is the one that gives us the breath of life and existence. But the world is telling you, no, he doesn't, and ridiculing Christians for that, and trying to set other people up in places of authority to act almost godlike, which is where he dropped Fauci, right? With the whole COVID thing, and we got masks and this and this and this and this and this and this. So yeah.
Yup, yes my lord, vaccine cards are gonna get checked at the door. I don't care if my brother, my father, my mother doesn't have it. If they don't, they can go next door. They're not welcome at my table. I don't care if you've already had it. There ain't nothing you can tell me. This is fatal. I ain't buying into the junk that Trump sold you. Chumps, fuck your narrative. I'm not gonna help you with your fable. Trying to keep my health stable. They don't even have the booster shots. They're my family and I love them to death, but they're gonna kill me if I let them in. Should I do it or not? And my friend keeps trying to convince me that he's fine cause he's been vaccinated, but it isn't the same. He only got 2 shots. That was 6 months ago. You gotta get 3 now. The definition is changed. He better stop bitching cause he might need 4. Maybe every quarter of the year there might be more. Why would you ask questions at a time like this? I mean, I could loot a Nike store. Always talking about natural immunity, vitamin C and capsules of glutamine, water and exercise, going to the gym and eating healthy, zinc and potassium. Ooh-wee. He probably loves Joe Rogan, and that's why his views are inapt. I mean, fucking immune systems? How stupid is that? When have we ever relied on those? Yeah, exactly. I don't know. What? Before 2020? Don't be a dummy. You know that was such a long time ago. This is more than the flu, misfortune and doom. This is apples and oranges, a fork and a spoon. Just 2 different things that you can't even compare. And if you want to go there, you're a moron if you do. Idiot probably doesn't watch the news. He probably does his own research. He's a doctor too. Thinks critically, informs an opinion to the best of his advantage. I mean, I can't even talk to you. Have you not seen the SNL skits? Rest in hell. Piece of shit, don't even go there. I know you've heard the songs with Stephen Colbert. I know you've seen all of those vaccine musicals on the late night shows. How could you not? And if you don't believe those, I don't think that's what Fauci would want. Huh? Nah, fuck the AIDS pandemic. That was way back in the 80s, man, forget it. I don't care that you got everything wrong back then, too. This is like way damn different. I'm willing to give you a second chance and a third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. Man, I don't like to get into the technical shit. Just tell me how many more injections to get. Gain of function. That's just Republicans saying some dumb shit. I don't count that, fuck it. It's not about how many mistakes you make. It's when you make a mistake and how you bounce back from it. And you're real fucking good at that. There's so many things that have come to light. You could probably do something horrible like kill a dog and nobody would even... Oh, right. I don't mind if you butchered beagles. You can murder my grandma. I wouldn't look at it as evil as long as one of them doesn't do it with their careless actions and massless, ruthless people. It's like folks don't believe in you anymore. All the faith and the trust is gone. I don't care that you put hounds 6 feet deep in the ground. I always root for the underdog. Alright, I'm done fucking around. Insanity is doing the same thing again and again and then expecting a different result. That's not the exact definition of the word. It was Einstein's, but it makes sense, so it holds. Look, if I was your fitness coach, and I was giving you routines to get to your goals, but you kept getting fatter and you weren't getting thinner. Would you keep paying for me to assist you? No. Or better yet, what if I was your physician and you came to me with a sickness and I'm supposed to fix it, and I gave you a bunch of prescriptions and they didn't work over the course of 2 years? Would you find someone different? I think there's a good chance you would, and if you wouldn't, guess what? It's your choice, and that's the good thing about living in America. At least until now, you had a voice. This has been a pain in the ass for everybody. It's really been a bitch from the start. But how many times you gotta get fucked before you realize they don't have your best interests at heart?
Yeah, man. All right, cool. And of course, he comes out and he explains at the end, and he's right. This is right on the money. And I think most people at this time have woken up to the lies and the deception that have been perpetuated upon societies, not just ours, societies in this country or in this world. And more people are speaking out and need to speak out, and we need to start to think critically again, doing your own research. It's fine that everybody has an opinion, and yours can differ than mine, but unless you can bring something to the table that is substantial, know what I mean? Know what I mean? Know what I mean? I'm going to continue listening to this young man. I'm really glad that that he's bringing the truth. God bless you. I'll talk to you later. Bye.